Adam went paintballing.
Hey guys, so in today's video, obviously you can see we have Adam here today. It's Sunday, my hair is messy and I didn't want to record a video, but because his wound is at,
My wound?
is at what it's.
It's glorious. I went paintballing and I do that once a month and someone shot and I saw it coming and it just right over the goggles and it kind of hurt a lot. And it was bleeding a lot.
I have to say it looks worse in person. It looks really, really bad. But so this morning he was like, I can't go to brunch looking like this. This is awful. Can you please put makeup on this? But like said it really manly. And so I was like really excited because I have to like beg him to put on makeup.
Because I know, normally that works.
Normally he's begging me not to wear makeup. So as we were doing this, we decided it would be a good idea to like make a video about it. Whether it's for whether it is for guys that have something that want to hide or
just like terrible spot removal for men, considering.
Right, so this could obviously be applied to like a zit or something, but this is like, I guess, something more extreme like case like this. And like, what are the steps? And like, it's not just putting concealer on like once and it's like covered. So we're just kind of guide you through the steps of what it is you have to do. But I'm going to tell Adam what he has to do and I'll kind of show him by like dabbing or whatever, like the technique for it, but he's actually going to do it himself. So I did it this morning and he was really impressed like how well it covered, and he is the pickiest person. Like he can literally, like he can spot a pimple on my face before I can. And
you got a couple coming here. Yes.
Thank you. Good. Ew.
You said that.
They do, but you're supposed to be like,
so
oh
perfect.
no, you're so beautiful. That's what you should say. Anyway, so let's cover his ugly old forehead up and let's make it pretty. You were just mean to me.
That's a bad fucking wound, though.
And it's like so smack dab in the middle. It's
Yeah,
like you can't really miss.
Yeah, it's not a lucky one, and it hurt a lot. So the idea is just a couple of simple techniques and simple products, so anyone can do it quickly.
Right, because most guys that never wear makeup, they will just have these 5 items at home, like laying, resting, waiting for this moment.
Right.
Right? Okay.
But can we do it on the cheap and find the cheapest possible
products? Of course. I mean, I'm just using what I have today, but we can obviously mention something that could be a great alternative.
Just because I don't think any guy wants to go spend $200 on makeup products to be able to cover
That's gonna be $200.
To be able to cover his wounds.
Maybe it's
his
just
combat
good to
scars.
have. Right, I know, so manly. So as you can see, like the actual like middle of his wound, there's like dark purpley kind of pigments. So if you were to just put a concealer over it, it'll cover most of it, but you're still going to see like a darkness kind of hue under there. So in order to combat like the purpliness and like darker kind of colors in, anything that you're trying to cover on the face, you want to start off with a peachy kind of color. So this is just the Urban Decay's Naked Skin color correcting fluid, and this is the peach shade. Then I would go over with just a regular concealer. This is thick, so this is very high coverage. It'll actually cover it, and even though this is lighter than the skin, it's kind of brightening it up because obviously this is so much darker than the rest of his skin, so we need to do kind of the opposite. So then once you've prepped it with the peach color, then with the light color, then you go in with an actual like skin shade. So we're using MAC's Pro Longwear Foundation in NW30. And that will be like the last bit of kind of coverage. So once you are done with all of that, then we'll kind of just set it with translucent powder, and I just have the Mercier translucent powder. So just kind of dabbing it in, and that will just ensure that it actually stays. It won't like budge as you like move your forehead and stuff, and it is resistant to like sweat and stuff like that. Maybe even swimming. Adam actually had a tough time washing out what I did this morning.
That's true. I was going to wash it out for the video, and I couldn't. But then I managed to do it because I used soap.
Magic. Weird.
It looks like there's little white pimples growing around it now. That's fucking weird.
I wonder if that's just like little pus things.
This This is like a worst case scenario. Maybe we should cut off my arm and try and make up it back.
What? I don't get it. How would that fix your forehead?
It wouldn't, but I mean, while we're at it, extreme cover up.
Ooh, yeah. Just draw on a hand with makeup.
That'd be good.
Okay. So, first step.
Okay.
Do you remember what the first step was?
It was the concealer, obviously.
Which one?
Well, if we have the MAC one, we use that with the other one. But
if all you have is a foundation, a drugstore foundation, just apply. It's going to look a lot better than what you have, but you're still going to notice some kind of darkness under. So if you were about to conceal, which product would you start off with first?
well, you said the MAC concealer, right?
That's all you have.
Oh, so we don't even need that at all.
So you need this, but this isn't enough. Say if you have all of these, if you're going to do it right, which one would you start off with?
This one, right? You said.
And why? It has the peachy tones that are going to counteract the purple tones.
All right.
Yay.
So
Okay.
all over, or where did you put this?
That's a lot. So yeah, and just dab a little bit, like
On
more
it?
So this is more for the purple. So
Like on it, or
smack dab in the middle.
and all these makeup, what's it called? Chemicals are great for my bloodstream and my wound.
Right. Maybe if you want, tap it on like your ring finger because that finger is the most delicate.
Yeah.
No, so we don't get Adam's weird blistery stuff back in the pot.
Right.
There you go. And kind of just dab it. It's pretty good. That's a lot of product.
Is that too much product?
It might take a little bit longer to dry.
Okay.
If you want, you go ahead with that little pink blendy brush
You need
and
a
just
blendy
tap
brush.
it.
A blendy brush. Which side do you use as a blendy brush?
Doesn't matter. It's like a flat surface. The point
Just
is
tap
for
it,
like
or-
under the eyes. I would use the fatter, like meatier side of
Well,
it.
then I should have said that when I asked which side
Said
do you
any.
use. But
The
apparently
pointy
not.
is like for under eyes and for like hard to reach areas.
Do I not? Oh, okay, look, it's already. What about all the red area? Do I not?
No, you want to pat it until it like blends out to the outer edges.
Oh, okay.
But tapping motions, you want to push it into the skin and not rub it around. If you start rubbing it around, you'll lose all the product. So tap into the face. You can go a little harder.
I'm pretty good at this.
Let me see.
It seems like it doesn't do much.
Seems like you took out all the product with the brush.
So I put one more product?
No, go in now with the regular concealer. This stuff is. Don't keep tapping. You never want to like dab too much. Just
Is that enough?
yeah, dab it on. Don't smear it on, because then you just.
Like that?
That's good. A little bit more.
In the middle, or?
Yeah. And then once your finger has like less product, then go around. Do you see how you still see kind of a pink hue around? Kind of go around, and because you have less product, tapping always.
Why?
just wanna
Why can't I?
drop-
What kind of rub?
Because then you're just taking product out and not depositing anything.
Oh.
There you go. That's looking so much better already.
Woo! Look at me, I'm getting my skills on. It does actually look better.
Okay.
Do I need
So
more?
now let that dry. Kind of just seep into the skin. It's looking good.
I need a hair clip, just like you wear.
Ooh. You said clip.
That's nice.
Okay, we're good. I think we're good
We
with
good?
that step. Yep.
Okay.
So then
We use
going
the-
in with the foundation in like a skin color.
Do I use my fingers again?
No, this one I'd probably use with the brush. So dab like one little drop. It's not. Oh,
Where?
dab a little bit on the back of your. That's what I do.
Oh.
I mean, every makeup person does it
Like
differently.
that?
Perfect.
Oh, look at me.
And then with this brush,
I dabbited it.
you dab it in there.
And I just.
Never take
Wait, I
all
want
of
to
it.
use. I'm a fucking lefty.
Oh, then
Okay.
I was just gonna say there's a better way of doing that. Kind of get it more on the edge of
Why
the
don't-
brush.
Oh, so you could have told
Yeah.
me that.
Kind of more like that. And you only grab half so you can go back and get more because now you have a lot right there.
And then I go just. How do I apply this?
Just start tapping. Again, don't brush around. A little bit more.
What shade am I?
NW30.
Ooh, is that a good one?
There's no good or bad.
Oh, You're tapping hard. It fucking hurts.
But you need to get the product in there.
Yeah.
Does it really hurt?
Yeah. Fucking hell yeah.
Does it feel better?
No. It just hurts.
It's looking so much better. Now take a look, and are you happy with the coverage? Do you still feel like you see way too much of the actual center? Or
Well,
is that
yeah,
good?
I still see a bone.
Right. Well, the texture you're not going to be able to change, but like the coloring, if you want a little bit more coverage,
But I feel like you still see a big red dot.
Then go back with a little bit of the light concealer.
This one?
Yeah. And try and just the middle. Don't dab it around.
Like that?
Perfect. Now let that dry so the product can actually sink in.
Into my wound and my bloodstream.
Yeah.
Seems healthy.
Blends into the rest of your forehead really nicely. I don't know what you're talking about. The other trick is wearing like a really bright pink lipstick, and then nobody will look at your wound because they're too busy looking at your lips.
Is that what I need to do?
If you feel this is way too many steps, they're not working.
I just go. Bingo.
Nobody will be like, damn, did you see that guy with the pink lipstick? He had a wound on his forehead.
Did you see that guy with the wound on the forehead? Pink lipstick.
If people still said that, then that would be. Okay, now we're good. Now I would take the blendy sponge.
What do I do with the leftovers?
You eat it. No, just rub it off. Not on your pajamas. I would use like this smooth.
And to just dab it?
Baby, I just said use a smooth and you go straight with the point.
Okay, so use the side and just dab it?
Yes. Press it into the skin.
Like that?
I would go press harder. You're not gonna press it in. See, you're like scooping it away. Let me show you. Okay, now I wouldn't touch it, and I would just finish with translucent powder.
But I see it still.
Okay, well, you're under these magnifying lights. You don't look happy.
No, I feel like it's kind of just as fast though.
Don't.
You still see it.
Of course you do.
I want it to be perfect.
Contagious blisters. Do you want this to come out good? You love that.
Oh.
That's scary. Second time. Look at your nose. Your nose is a little red. I wouldn't.
What is this?
Just patch it around. He's so happy. My boys.
It looks okay.
What happened? My boys.
It looks okay.
I sound like a man.
And how much is this magic
Tap
powder?
a little bit. Right out, tap off the excess on the tip of the. A little bit harder. There you go. Okay. Now press into the area. I would do sideways, like this. Looks really good. Now use the other side of the brush that has a little bit more product. Now I would go kind of around the area, like kind of coming down a little bit further on the forehead, so it all set.
I hope it looks much worse in these lights because they're so poof.
Right, you see everything.
Right. So in public, this might be okay.
Right.
I mean, before you still saw everything in public. But I can see this is better. You still see a hint, but
Right.
when we are in like brightest
Very
light.
non-forgiving light. Back to new. Uninjured Adam.
Back to uninjured Adam. Somewhat, mostly uninjured Adam.
No. Every time he comes back from paintballing, he has like wounds everywhere. On his legs, arms, back. His
Yeah.
first one on the face, I think.
Yeah, that was the first one. Yeah, I got a couple small ones on the face, but if they're not terrible, they kind of just go away. But if it breaks skin and it starts to bleed,
Yeah, but
then
right
that's
there,
kind of,
that's like just bone and skin.
yeah.
Ouchie. Look, it looks don't wrinkly.
It's my amazing hairline that we can all be so proud of.
I had nothing to do with that.
I know.
Neither did you, though.
I blame my dad. Thanks.
Also, Adam prefers my hair like this.
I like
I think that's
ponytails better
pretty-
than the extensions and long hair with curls. It's so. Ponytails are so much cuter.
For up to Adam, I would not wear any makeup.
No, I like makeup. It looks good. Makeup looks good. But like hair up, ponytails, I think it's
cuter.
cuter.
You complain every time I do makeup. I'm like, do you really have to do
No,
that?
I complain if it takes an hour every day.
My makeup's never taken
I
an hour.
complain if we're gonna go somewhere and it's like,
and it takes 10 minutes.
And it takes not 10 minutes.
Everything else, like blow drying my hair, takes an hour. Never taken an hour of my makeup. I'm happy with it. It looks good. It's like set, and you could tell like. Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed. I hope you found this somewhat helpful if you're ever in this situation.
And a guy?
Right. Or a girl. I mean, girls can have battle wounds too.
That's true. But they probably know a slight bit more about it than me.
That's true. That's true. Alright, so yeah. Give this a thumbs up if you want to see Adam in more videos. And leave him something nice. And hopefully in our next video he will be wound-free. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. And don't forget to
subscribe by clicking right here.
And we will see you hopefully together in our next video.
Probably not the next one together.
Okay.
Right? I'm busy. Thank you very much.
Busy editing these videos.
I'm busy editing these videos. I can't be in them too.